A new update shows Tiger Woods' injury is far worse than anyone expected. Doctors reveal a severe rupture and a very complicated surgery that has shocked experts. This painful setback now makes his return to the game look even more uncertain. Fans and analysts are left wondering what this means for his future on the course. Recently, fans were shocked to learn that Woods suffered a serious injury. In March 2025, he ruptured his left Achilles tendon while training at home. This injury required surgery and has raised concerns about his ability to return to professional golf. The news has saddened fans and the sports community, as Woods' presence in tournaments is always highly anticipated. In early March 2025, while preparing for the upcoming Masters tournament, Tiger Woods felt a sharp pain in his left Achilles tendon during a training session at home. Medical evaluation confirmed that he had ruptured the tendon, a severe injury that necessitated surgical intervention. On March 11th, Woods underwent a minimally invasive surgery performed by Dr. Charlton Stucken at the Hospital for Special Surgery in West Palm Beach, Florida. The surgery aimed to repair the torn tendon and set Woods on a path to recovery. However, the injury's timing was particularly unfortunate, as it forced him to withdraw from the 2025 Masters tournament, a significant event in the golfing calendar. The Achilles tendon connects the calf muscles to the heel bone and is essential for walking, running, and jumping. A rupture means the tendon has completely torn, separating into two parts. This is more severe than a partial tear, where some fibers remain connected. A complete rupture often requires surgery and a longer recovery period. Medical experts indicate that recovery from an Achilles tendon rupture can take several months. Initially, patients may need to immobilize the foot and avoid putting weight on it for 3 to 4 weeks. Physical therapy is crucial for regaining strength and flexibility. Most individuals can return to normal activities within 4 to 6 months, but returning to high-impact sports like golf may take longer. For Tiger Woods, this injury significantly impacts his 2025 season. Given the typical recovery timeline, he is expected to miss all 4 major championships this year, including the PGA Championship, US Open, and the Open. This absence is a substantial setback for Woods, who has been striving to make a strong comeback in professional golf. Tiger Woods is not just known for his golfing talent, but also for his extraordinary resilience. Over the course of his career, Woods has faced more injuries than most athletes in the spotlight, and yet, time and again, he has returned with a force that reminds the world why he is considered one of the greatest golfers in history. Woods' history with injuries goes back many years. In the early 2000s, he started experiencing problems with his left knee, which led to his first major surgery in 2002. That was just the beginning of a long journey filled with surgeries, setbacks, and comebacks. In total, Woods has undergone more than a dozen procedures on his back, knees, and legs. In 2008, Woods famously won the US Open while playing with a torn ACL and stress fractures in his tibia. Most athletes would not even consider walking the course under such painful conditions, but Woods not only competed, he won. This victory became one of the most iconic moments in golf history and set the tone for the type of competitor Woods truly is. However, perhaps the most inspiring chapter in his story came more than a decade later. By 2014, Woods' back pain had reached a critical level. He underwent a series of microdiscectomies, which temporarily helped but ultimately failed to provide lasting relief. His performance on the course declined, and many experts speculated that his career was over. By 2017, Woods could barely walk, let alone play professional golf. In April 2017, Woods underwent a spinal fusion surgery, his 4th back operation. This procedure was seen as a last resort, and even Woods admitted that he wasn't sure if he would ever play competitive golf again. For several months, he focused entirely on rehabilitation, working with trainers and doctors just to regain the basic movements required for everyday life. Against all odds, Tiger Woods not only returned to the golf course, but stunned the world with one of the most remarkable comebacks in sports history. In April 2019, he won the Masters tournament at Augusta National, his first major championship in over a decade. This victory was especially emotional, not just for Woods, but for fans around the globe who had followed his journey from pain and uncertainty back to glory. It was his 5th Masters win and his 15th major title overall. That 2019 Masters win was about more than just a green jacket. It symbolized resilience, persistence, and the unwavering belief in one's ability to fight back. The image of Woods hugging his children after the win mirrored a similar moment with his own father back in 1997, creating a full-circle moment that resonated deeply with audiences. Woods' journey since then has remained turbulent. In February 2021, he was involved in a near-fatal car accident in Los Angeles that resulted in serious injuries to his right leg, including compound fractures. Once again, the question of whether Woods would walk again, let alone play professional golf, became a topic of global speculation. Yet again, Woods defied the odds. By the following year, he returned to the Masters in 2022, walking the challenging Augusta course and competing against the world's best players. Though he didn't win, his mere presence was enough to send a message. Tiger Woods doesn't quit. This history of determination and resilience makes his recent Achilles tendon injury all the more heartbreaking. Fans have seen him battle back from circumstances far worse than most athletes ever experience. His track record suggests that if anyone can overcome this, it's Tiger Woods. But it also raises questions about how many more comebacks his body can endure and how long the golf world will be lucky enough to witness his greatness. Looking forward, Tiger Woods faces yet another long and uncertain journey toward recovery. Given the nature of an Achilles tendon rupture, his path back to competitive golf will be anything but simple. However, if history has shown us anything, it's that Woods is no stranger to adversity. And while this setback is serious, it may not be the end of the road. Medical professionals generally estimate that a complete Achilles tendon rupture requires a recovery period of 6 to 9 months, at minimum. In Tiger's case, the surgery took place in mid-March 2025. Assuming a best-case scenario, he could begin gentle rehabilitation and weight-bearing exercises by early summer. However, full recovery, especially for an athlete who depends on explosive lower body movement for power and balance, could extend well into early 2026. Rehabilitation will likely include weeks of immobilization, followed by physical therapy focused on restoring strength, flexibility, and range of motion in the lower leg. For a golfer, particularly someone like Woods who relies heavily on his legs and core to generate power in his swing, this process is not just about healing. It's about retraining the body. Woods has gone through this kind of intense rehab before, but each time the stakes get higher and the body takes a little longer to bounce back. Considering that Woods is set to turn 50 years old in December 2025, some analysts and fans are now speculating about what comes next in his professional journey. One major possibility that has gained traction is the idea of him transitioning to the PGA Tour Champions, the senior tour open to players aged 50 and above. This wouldn't necessarily mean the end of his appearances on the main PGA Tour. Many veteran players compete in both, depending on their health, competitiveness, and schedule. The PGA Tour Champions offers a more relaxed format, 3-day tournaments with no cuts, shorter courses, and less physical strain. These factors might appeal to Woods, especially as he manages his long-term injuries and seeks to continue playing the game he loves without pushing his body beyond its limits. Tiger himself has previously hinted that he sees longevity in his golf career, as long as his body allows it. In past interviews, he has expressed interest in continuing to compete in any format where he can play at a high level. The Champions Tour could offer him a space to thrive, showcase his skills, and continue inspiring both fans and fellow players without the intense pressure of the regular tour circuit. Still, that path depends entirely on how his recovery unfolds. Even with the best medical care and strongest willpower, the human body has limits. Every comeback takes a toll, and every surgery leaves its mark. As resilient as Woods has proven to be, his support team, including doctors, trainers, and family, will likely play a major role in deciding when and where he returns to competitive play. There's also the question of motivation. Tiger Woods is a competitor at heart. He has often said that he doesn't just want to play, he wants to win. Whether the PGA Tour Champions can offer him that same drive remains to be seen. What's clear is that Woods has nothing left to prove. He has already achieved greatness far beyond what anyone could have imagined when he first burst onto the scene in the late 1990s. And yet, knowing Tiger Woods, if there's even a small chance he can walk onto a course and compete, whether on the PGA Tour, the Champions Tour, or even just in 1 or 2 annual events, he will take it. The world may not see him dominate like he once did, but it may still witness flashes of his genius in the years to come. For now, fans and analysts alike can only wait. The road ahead is long, uncertain, and filled with obstacles, but if anyone has shown the mental and physical toughness to walk it again, it's Tiger Woods. News of Tiger Woods' Achilles tendon rupture quickly sent ripples through the global golf community. Within hours of the announcement, messages of concern, support, and admiration poured in from fellow players, fans, and sports analysts alike. Woods may not dominate the leaderboard like he once did, but his presence in the game is still unmatched. His name alone brings a level of excitement, attention, and respect that few athletes in any sport can command. Top golfers were among the first to react. Rory McIlroy, one of Woods' longtime friends and competitors, posted on social media expressing his sadness and hope for a strong recovery, writing, "Wishing Tiger a smooth and full recovery. The game isn't the same without him." Justin Thomas, another close friend, called Woods a fighter and said, "We've all seen him do the impossible before. This is just another chapter in that incredible story." Even players who have grown up watching Woods shared their admiration. Young golfers like Colin Morikawa and Victor Hovland noted how Woods inspired their careers and shaped the modern game. Their comments echoed a universal sentiment: golf without Tiger just feels different. Beyond the professional circuit, fans also responded emotionally. Many took to forums and social platforms to share memories of their favorite Tiger moments, from his fist pumps on the 18th green to the unforgettable comeback win at the 2019 Masters. For many people, Tiger Woods is more than an athlete. He's a symbol of perseverance, greatness, and passion. His absence leaves a noticeable void, both emotionally and competitively. Analysts were quick to examine what this means for golf as a whole. Woods is not just a player, he's a ratings magnet. His participation in tournaments often leads to higher television viewership, increased ticket sales, and broader media coverage. Events without him, especially majors, tend to lose a bit of their magic. The possibility of him missing all 4 majors in 2025 has serious implications, not just for the competitive field, but for the business side of the sport as well. Some analysts also pointed out that Tiger's presence impacts how others play. He has an aura that changes the atmosphere of a tournament. His name on the leaderboard, even if he's a few shots back, can rattle opponents and energize crowds. Without him, the stage feels smaller. The game becomes quieter. At the same time, his injury opens the door for emerging talent to take the spotlight. Players like Scottie Scheffler, Ludwig Oberg, and Max Homa have been rising stars, but the absence of Woods shifts the narrative fully onto the new generation. This transition was inevitable, but the injury accelerates the moment, forcing the golf world to grapple with a future that may not include Tiger as a regular competitor. Still, there is hope. Just as fans have rallied behind Woods in the past, they are doing so again now, sending love, encouragement, and faith that he'll find a way back, even if only for one more magical Sunday.